What's up, YouTube famo? So I survived the polar vortex, and I took a look at the next 10 days. Should be real nice. Should be real nice. But now that it seems that spring is kind of poking its head out, at least for now, it looks like spring's going to be here a while. It's time for me to get some spring work done. And you know what spring brings? A whole lot of rain. Whole lot of rain. So here's what's going on. My land tends to flood on spring, and I will show you. Over here, all that is going to be a big old lake filled with tadpoles and frogs having a party. My children started building their little thing over there. I gotta take all that wood, bring it over here, and try to bring some organization. Take all those stumps and logs and stuff, bring them all the way over to the other side of here. So, yep, I got a lot of work to do to be ready for spring. That chicken coop, I gotta bring that closer to the house. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. A lot of stuff. I'll show you the finished product. So about a half hour to an hour in, and this is the kind of stuff I'm finding, man. Just walking around picking up garbage. You gotta do it, you gotta do it. Well, I've been working on this for a few hours, and I didn't get nearly as much as I wanted to get done, but I got a good amount done. Let me show you. This pile and this pile is significantly smaller. I got some new piles forming of the actual lumber. Got that. This pile of unchopped wood grew significantly. It's a lot bigger. Let me show you what else I did. Now that it's spring, this is what I'm gonna see. Yeah, it's wet and it's a mess. So how do you fix that? With this. Wood scraps. Wood scraps. It looks funny and clunky now, and it's difficult to walk on. But as you continue to crunch on it, it smushes down and it starts to look more like this, which is nice. This actually is not bad. That way you're not just tracking mud through the house, which is what's expected. But that was a good portion of the day. Now I got another problem I need to address. Let me step on this wood. Crunch. Yep. All right. Hot water or cold water coming down. Good stuff. Hot water. Did you see that? A glimpse of black? This is all I got with hot water. Pull it. Oh. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was. But you saw that glimpse of black, right? I might be able to actually take a shower now. Huh. But the lines inside are dirty. And I'm going to need to address that. But first things first. Gotta change the light bulb. There we have it. It's all good. I remember stuffing these with steel wool. I need another cat. I really hope I could score that black cat. Did I tell you guys about him? Midnight. He looks so good. Beautiful black cat. Midnight Sprinkle Star. And yes, that's the kind of name a cat gets when you have a little boy and two girls. Midnight Sprinkle Star. Carol's gone. Carol ran off. I don't know if I told you guys. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but Carol's gone. Carol, she ran out of the house for something, which is normal. you know. And then she never came home. Never came back. And now some new cats are showing up at our house. Midnight Sprinkle Star, and then there's Twilight Sprinkle Star. And then there's Chubster. Chubster is coming. He's basically like a gray Heathcliff. Just a fat, scrapping cat. But the one that's always around is Midnight. And this cat is black as coal, beautiful silky fur, yellow eyes. I'm like, oh, perfect. Perfect. I love a beautiful black cat. I just love them. I love them. They're well fitted for outdoor hunting. Oh my goodness. Beautiful cat. Beautiful cat. I'll see if I can show them to you. Oh, no, it's a girl. I found out it's a girl. And I hope I can get her. And I hope she's not neutered because I love kittens. So yeah, I would love to have a house loaded with some cats because I used to wake up in the morning and I used to come out into the front and I'd hear. I'm like, oh my God, no, no. My wife would hear. You hear that? Scratching against the walls. And I was like, no, they're here. They're here, the rats, the field mice. Carol took care of that. Carol took care of that. She just showed up, took a nap, and I never heard him again. Never heard him again. I was like, oh, Carol, you are worth your weight in gold. And she'd hang out, treat us all like garbage. Treated us like garbage. My wife was would have like allergies because the cat, she didn't care. She'd come in the house, sleep on her pillow, F you. But no mice. No mice. And that cat was a killer. I loved Carol. So now I want Midnight Sprinkle Star in this house now. I want her in this house and she's beautiful. And I want her to find herself a complete fully black male cat and just bust out some midnight children. Just jet black kids. There's two kinds of cats I love. I love them when they're jet black with the yellow eyes. And then there's one that's over at my mother-in-law's house out in, the city, south side Chicago. She's just every color of the rainbow. Every single color a cat could have, is covering this cat. I call him, I think it's a boy. I call him Patches. I love that too. But my favorite, a good black cat with yellow eyes. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, I love it. So here, this is what I got to do here. This is wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. That the plug up is like right here where it goes from 3/4 to 1/2 inch. I hope I could just unscrew this and clear it out. And I hope that's all that's needed. I hope so. We'll see. All right, guys, it is Monday. The next day after work, I put in a good solid 45 minutes of work. Let me show you how much I got done, my progress. Yep, bigger pile. I got the pile here. Then I got more wood over here. This is how I'm going with gathering the bark and throwing it around in the ruts. It's a little bit. It's progress. It's progress. Big old puddle there. Throw some more wood in there. Look at this pile from yesterday. That thing's heavy as heck. But yeah, big improvements, right? Big improvements. I got a lot done. I know I'm all over the place with this video, but here's pretty much the theme right now. Get ready for spring so that I can start getting ready for winter again. This is what I learned about the wood burning stove. You got your regular old lumber here. I got tons of lumber scraps. You can get lumber scraps off Facebook Marketplace for free. It's essential. So you roll up some cardboard, throw it in with some 2x4s, fires right up, okay? It'll be a good fire, and then you got to make a decision on how long you are going to be sitting around tending the fire. I got a lot of wood from this farmer. These are posts that I just chopped. They're big. They burn fast, they burn hot, and they also pop. They're weathered. They've been sitting around getting rained on, snowed on, sunshined on for years, and they're weathered. They burn hot. But if you're going to throw them in, they're going to burn hot, they're going to burn fast, and they're going to pop all over the place. So you might want to have some fireproof blankets sitting in front of the wood burning stove. But once you get these things hot, they take up a lot of room. Then you can start falling back and things like this. You know, some wood that I actually chopped or cut with a chainsaw, whatever. Some of the real wood. This is a little bit more weathered. There's some good examples like this heavy thing. You could throw that in. When the wood's real heavy like that and it's not lumber or ultra weathered, it burns slow, but it burns forever. You know where you use that? You throw that in the wood burning stove when you're getting ready for bed. And then you wake up and like you set an alarm for 2 or 3 hours later, find some hot coals, throw some more of that. It'll be a dead little fire, but you throw some more of that heavy one in, it'll burn. It just kind of keeps the house livable. You know, it just kind of gives off heat. And it's nice. It doesn't burn real hot, but it has a nice mellow, slow burn that burns for hours. It's essential for bedtime. But when I'm going to be up for a while, and I know I'm going to be by the fire, like on a weekend, these posts are a lifesaver. A lifesaver. I was lucky this winter. It was a mild winter, to say the least. And up here in the northern part of the country, it gets cold. I've had some winters where it was like -30 on days for like a whole week. Somehow I was able to work pretty well all winter long. I had a week off. We got hit with that polar vortex, and I pretty much stayed home, drank beers, and stared at the wood-burning stove and tried my best to fight off this freezing water lines and everything. And the water lines, as you see, are still difficult. Also, do yourself a favor and keep a bunch of wood by the front door. Really, just right by the front door so you could step out, grab this, bring it inside, put it next to the wood-burning stove. Now look at these steps. This summer, I will do better. I got a good amount more cinder blocks, and I think I'm gonna get them all even, get them all nice, then cover them with concrete. I think that's a good idea. Anyway, I better wrap up this video. I gotta put out some content. The polar vortex is over, and from what I'm looking at, there's probably some more cold days coming, but as it is, it's looking spring is here. Spring's coming. And I better be ready because for around here, it's monsoon season. I need to be ready for that. And yeah, you guys know the skis. Like, comment, subscribe, and you can watch me as I work on my spring cleaning. But for now, for today, I'm going to, get these kids fed and get some cleaning done. Let's see what else I could do with the pipes. Sometimes I just turn the pipes and I see like a black chunk come out, and then it runs nice for a while and then stops again. And I'm wondering if this is going to fix itself with time.